Rahul for Punch Out Boxing. I'm here at the Shamrock Boxing Club in Luton. Delighted to be speaking to Toseef Ali from nearby Bedford. Believe you're going to be out again soon, October the 13th. You're 1-0 at the moment. Toseef, just introduce yourself to the fans. Tell us a bit about your boxing background, how you got into the sport, what you've achieved, and then we'll go into what's coming up.
Yeah, no, I started boxing probably around 6 years ago now. Started in the white collar scene, the unlicensed scene. Moved over to amateurs, then went to the professional game. Before that, did loads of martial arts from the age of 6, tang sudo, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, all sorts. But yeah, trying to make something out of the pro game now.
All right, obviously, a man who likes fighting by the sounds of it.
Yeah, yeah, love fighting. Been doing it my whole life since I was 6 years old.
Okay, and yeah, so only 1-0 as a pro. How long have you been a pro?
It's been about a year and a bit now. I've just renewed my license. So I went August last year, turned professional. So I only had one fight in the last year, but looking to make a bit more of an impact this year around.
Yeah, and these sort of small hall shows like Mervin's going to be putting on, that'll help get you fighting locally. Do you think you can build much of a support base, maybe in Bedford?
Yeah, to be fair, the first one I had was in York Hall. Got quite a bit of following coming up there as well. But the Bedford show, I think right from the outset, you get a lot of support from the guys back in Bedford. They all want to come and watch. So I think we'll get some big numbers coming to watch in Bedford.
Yeah, let's hope so. These small local shows, they're the lifeblood of the sport. What weight class are you going to be operating at?
Welterweight. I'm fighting at welterweight.
All right, tough division. Do you think at championship level you'll try and boil down a bit more?
Um, no, to be fair, I think welterweight's a good weight for me. I'm quite big at welterweight, so I think I'll stick around that weight and get to championship levels, make an impact.
Ideally, how regularly would you like to be fighting?
Ideally, 5, 6 fights a year. Climb the ladder as quick as possible. That's what the plans are.
You're looking at going the traditional route, maybe next year. Have your eye on the Southern Area title.
Yeah, 100%. Go for all the titles, get right to the top. Uh, go for Southern area, English, and then wherever we can take it from there.
And are you a full-time pro or do you have a day job as well?
I have a day job as well, something to pay the bills, but focusing a lot on the boxing at the moment.
And tell us a few of your interests outside of boxing. Do you got any other hobbies, or is it just all training?
Honestly, it is literally all just training. Make a lot of sacrifices in this sport. Uh, Friends go out for dinners, desserts, and so on and so forth. Can't really join them. So, um, yeah, at the moment, it is just boxing. That's my only interest or my only hobbies. Every so often, when I get a little bit of time, I'll probably play a bit of cricket. But apart from that, it is purely boxing.
And do you follow the sport as well as a fan? Do you keep your eye on the boxing scene, potential rivals, that sort of thing?
Yeah, only the fights that interest me, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, keep an eye on potential rivals and also looking at different divisions, looking at the heavyweight division. Got my eye on a couple of people that I like, not to fight, but just people that I like. But yeah, I'll follow it quite a bit.
Tell us who's the favourite fighter that you like to watch as a fan.
Well, I like the old school fighters. So growing up, my dad always pushed Muhammad Ali on me, Mike Tyson, all these guys. So I love watching those guys, although they are heavyweights in completely different division to I am. Still love watching them, still watch their fights. But at the moment, well, I've watched Floyd Mayweather as well quite a bit. But at the moment, looking at Crawford, he's making quite an impact. Canelo making quite an impact on the scene. I like Bivol. I love his fighting style. So yeah, just a few different fighters from two different areas.
Well, two different styles in terms of Ali and Tyson, of course. I mean, who doesn't like watching them two? But well, stylistically, what about yourself? What sort of boxer are you?
I'm quite I'll have to redo that one. Um, quite caught me off guard now. I've been told I fight a bit like Marvin Hagler and a bit like Thomas Hearn as well. Personally, I don't see it, and I haven't really watch much of them, so I don't really know. Um, I like the fighting styles of people like Canelo, but they are big punchers. I'm probably not on that big puncher level, but Floyd Mayweather counter attacks, love that type of style. That's probably where I'm more suited, where I counter attack a lot more.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, how do you assess the welterweight scene then in this country? Who do you think's the best welterweight in the country? I guess they're obviously way ahead of you in terms of level, so you probably never fight them. And any of the top guys that you've sparred with?
No, to be fair, a lot of my sparring's been local areas. Probably gone up to London, back Luton, Bedford. Gone up to Oxford as well to spar, but no big names as yet. But we'll get there.
And what about the welterweights in the country? Who do you think's the best at the moment?
I don't know any works in the country. You're gonna have to name some for me.
Well, Echo is the British champion, Echo Esserman. I think he's got to fight Harry Scarf. Is mandatory.
Honestly, never watched them. Yeah, never watched them. But hey, I'll go back home and watch them again when I get back home.
Well, I doubt you'll ever have to fight them because, like I said, they're obviously ahead of you in their career. Um, and what about the world team? Of course, we saw that, as you said, Terence Crawford established supremacy in the division. How impressed with him were you?
Yeah, I mean, fought like an animal and got the results he deserved. I don't think anyone thought it was going to go as well as that for him, but he made a real mark on the scene. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant performance, to be honest.
And as a fan, tell me what's the dream fight that hasn't been made yet that you'd like to see?
Ooh, um, might not be in the welterweight division, but the dream fight, I don't know. I'd like to see Joshua and Fury, but I think a lot of people know how that result will go. I won't say any more than that. I'd like to see Canelo fight a few more champs or upcoming champs. I feel like a lot of the boxing scene, people are going towards fighting non-boxers and YouTubers and so on and so forth because the money's better. But I think if these guys fought each other, they can make a bit more of a legacy for themselves.
Yeah, that's what all of us fans wish they'd do. Let's hope the power brokers can make it happen. All right, Toseef, it's been a pleasure introducing you to the fans. Good luck for October, and we look forward to following your career.